This is Audio-Technica's 4th generation AT3000 True Diversity Wireless Mic System. Let me start off by giving you what I think are the most important features of the 3000 series that make it such a flexible, powerful, and even expandable wireless system for a wide variety of applications. I'm talking 60 megahertz tunable bandwidth for dependable UHF performance outside what is normally a very crowded 600 megahertz spectrum, rock-solid, interference-free, high-fidelity audio with no latency, interchangeable mic capsules on handheld transmitters for different recording scenarios, simple pairing of transmitters and receivers via infrared, and get this, up to 40 channels of simultaneous operation in each of the 2 available frequency bands. Those bands are DE2, 470 to 530 megahertz, and EE1, 530 to 590 megahertz. And by the way, those 40 simultaneous channels can be mic level, line level, or even instruments like guitars and basses. There are also antenna distribution systems for increasing the functionality and the range of your system, and a whole lot more. So let's dive a bit deeper into these features to see why this 4th generation series is a really good system for music venues, theaters, houses of worship, educational institutions, convention centers, and really anywhere else that needs a robust wireless mic system. One of the cool things about this 4th generation 3000 series is that it has a built-in feature called Auto-Scan, which searches through about 2,400 selectable frequencies, finding the cleanest one for you. So right off the bat, you know that your connection is going to be consistent and it's going to be interference-free. And if you happen to be working with a multi-channel setup, you have the ability to create pre-coordinated frequency scan groups to simplify the selection of usable frequencies in that multi-channel setup. And no matter how small or big your setup is, pairing transmitters and receivers is super simple. Choose Sync Transmitter on the receiver, hold down the Sync button on the transmitter, and make sure the infrared windows are facing each other, and that's it. Now, I'm recording this video with the BP892X Omni condenser mic, and I'm going to talk about head-worn mics in a little bit. But I first want to talk about the handheld transmitters, because they have a feature that makes the 3000 series really flexible, and that is interchangeable mic capsules. These handheld transmitters come with a thread that allow you to replace the included ATW C510 dynamic cardioid capsule, which is the same as the ATM 510, with another capsule that's appropriate for your application. For example, you may want to choose a cardioid condenser capsule for a singer on stage, or conversely, an omnidirectional capsule for conducting an interview when on the red carpet. And as you can see, switching these out is a simple process of removing the capsule that's already on the transmitter and replacing it with a different model. And you can choose from Audio-Technica's ATW C710, C4100, C6100, C3300, and C5400 capsules. Another feature that was well thought out is the multifunction button found on both the body pack and handheld transmitters. And you can customize it to engage specific operations. For example, use it to switch to a clean backup frequency with minimal interruption in case you experience interference, or program it as a mute switch to quickly silence your transmitter. It's nice to have this functionality built into the transmitter without having to access the receiver, which is most likely inconveniently located across the room. And by the way, in addition to the multifunction button, the body pack transmitter has a tactile mute toggle switch that lets you know you've muted your audio without having to look at the screen. So again, another useful feature when using the AT3000 in a real-world application. When you buy professional wireless mics, the last thing you want is to be locked into a system that can't expand as your needs and setup grow, which is why Audio-Technica built the 3000 series with a number of antenna distribution options to increase the range of your wireless system and protect against interference. The 2 BNC sockets on the rear of the receiver can accommodate optional antenna models, like the ATW A49 LPDA, which are wide-band antennas that provide enhanced signal pickup while extending operating range and reliability. Also, their directional coverage pattern features a beam width of 90 degrees, which is particularly useful in musical and theatrical venues. There's also the optional RF Venue Distro 4 4-channel antenna distribution system that lets you distribute the RF signal from the remote antennas to 4 discrete 3000 series receivers, expanding your setup even further. So earlier I mentioned that I'm wearing the BP892X Omni condenser mic, and you should know that this model, as well as the BP893X Omni condenser with short boom and BP894X cardioid condenser, have all been improved with this 4th generation 3000 wireless series. Before I wrap up, let me go over a few of the standard features you get with Audio-Technica's 4th generation 3000 series. 1. A dual mode OLED display with 2 views. The standard view provides continuous indication of RF signal strength, frequency, mute status, audio modulation level, and transmitter information, while the performance view highlights key metering. 2. A control dial and back button on the receiver's front panel that lets you quickly adjust settings, even letting you lock those settings to prevent accidental changes to your setup. 3. The BodyPack transmitter features a rugged Hirose 4-pin CH-style connector, which not only provides a secure connection to lavalier mics, head-worn mics, and cables, but also accepts low-impedance microphone levels as well as high-impedance musical instrument and line levels. In addition, all head-worn mics include detachable cables and secure ear loops for comfort and fit that ideally positions the mic for clear, natural vocal reproduction. You can also get them in 2 colors, black or beige. 4. Overall battery life for both transmitters is about 9 hours on 2 AA alkaline batteries and 9.5 hours on 2 rechargeable AA NIMH batteries. Whether you're a first-time wireless operator or a seasoned pro, Audio-Technica's 4th generation 3000 series pretty much has you covered when it comes to any wireless application out there. I found the system really easy to set up and use. It's built like a tank and can handle most environments you put it in. Easily expandable as your wireless needs grow. And honestly, it sounds really, really good. So if you're interested in this or other great Audio-Technica gear, please visit bhphoto.com. Once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. This is AB, and I'll see you next time.